What if I told you that there's a way to retire early for under $1,500 a month and live like a king? And finally, tell the US healthcare system to kiss your ass. If you're over 50, unattached, and wondering how you're going to make it in a country where it feels like you're being left behind, then this video is your wake-up call. Think of what it costs you to stay doing the same old thing in the US. What if you could leave and have a much better life? Hey, I'm Eddie Colbeth. In 2018, I was living in San Francisco in a windowless room. I was bleeding money, paying $1,000 a month, wondering what the hell happened to the American dream. So I packed up, sold everything. I moved to Colombia and then to Mexico. 6 years later, after spending 5 years in Mexico, I live in a beach city, Da Nang, Vietnam, where I have an amazing quality of life. I eat out every day. I get massages weekly. I can afford a personal trainer. Medical care is affordable, all for less than what it cost me to live in Mexico. Never mind what it costs to live in the United States. You're not just escaping, you're upgrading. This series of videos is based on my book, The Solo Ager's Guide to Getting the Hell Out of America. It's for people like me, single, unattached, maybe a little beat up, but not done yet. If you've looked at your Social Security numbers and your bank account and you thought, there's no way I can retire on this, or if you're stuck in a job you hate, or even worse, you can't find a job because of your age. Ageism is real. Or you're just sick and tired of putting up with bullshit in the US. If the dating pool feels more like a swamp, then this book and this channel are your roadmap out. I'll show you how to research, plan, and make your escape, whether you're ready to go now or you have 2 years to prep. I lived in 6 countries and traveled through 40 and moved to multiple cities I'd never been to before, sight unseen, and made it work. I've restarted my life more times than I can count, and I built a blueprint that works. I moved to Vietnam because my quality of life tanked in the US and then in Mexico. Now I get to write full-time, eat amazing food every day, get top quality healthcare, and my dollar stretches further than I ever thought possible. This isn't some influencer fantasy. I live on around $1,100 a month, and I'm thriving. I figured out the best way to do things, so you don't have to make all the mistakes to get this knowledge. I'll show you how to research and scout cities. I'll walk you through visa options, healthcare realities, and what your budget can actually get you. We'll talk about real life stuff, like what to do when culture shock slaps you upside the head, or how to pack up a life you spent 50 years building. I'll even share life hacks, like how to get permanent residency in Mexico without meeting financial requirements, or why Southeast Asia is the best place to retire for solo agers. You'll get tools and real talk about what it takes to pull this off, mentally, physically, and financially. What I'm proposing is not a light undertaking. It's not for the faint of heart. It's for people who are ready to do the work, even if it scares the shit out of you. This may be the biggest change you've ever made in your life. If you're willing to take a chance on having a much better life, if you're sick of settling for less and watching life pass you by as your bank balance steadily sinks, then welcome. In the next video, I'm going to break down why getting out might be the smartest, most freeing decision you've ever made.